Hi guys, Spurs here. Match reactions, that disappointing 2-1 defeat to Wolverhampton Wanderers this Saturday lunchtime. To stay tuned to the very end to discuss what's been a horrible week for the club. 2 losses, we were discussing this one against Wolverhampton Wanderers. What went right, what went wrong, and why we threw it away. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash the subscribe button because it's free to do so and it helps the channel grow. If you like what you're seeing as well, while you're at it, turn the notifications bell on purely for your own sake so you don't miss any of my content. Leave a like and get involved in the comments as well. But let's crack into it because it's been a very frustrating week, it's fair to say. 2-1 defeat to Wolves, but it all started so good. In the 3rd minute, we took the lead through Brennan Johnson, his first goal in Spurs colours. I think his 9th goal as well in Premier League, correct me if I'm wrong. Assist by Pedro Porro, fantastic start, and you would have thought, yes, I said, in the match preview, it's going to be hard to come here and get a win, and I think we'll lose, etc. But when you get the first goal so early on in the 3rd minute, I expected us to not run away with it, but push on and get that second goal. We didn't, and we didn't really try to do that either. We allowed Wolves back into the game. Then, I think the 49th minute, just before half-time, Bissouma got a yellow card. That's obviously his 5th yellow card of the season, so he's suspended for the Aston Villa game. So obviously that's going to be a miss, of course, but I think, it's good that it's happened now with the likes of Newcastle, West Ham, Manchester City all coming up at home after Villa. This is all after the international break. He's back for all of them and he's only going to miss the Aston Villa at home. So I'm happy with that in a way, but obviously, it's not great. He got suspended, but it was always going to happen. I think it happened at the best possible time for us, if that kind of makes sense. So we go on to the game again. Wolves pushing all the way through that second half. Deserved a goal. Finally got what they deserved in the 91st minute for Sabriba. Their substitution. Brilliant in-game management by Gary O'Neill. We got it spot on from the bench because Wolves were just lacking something. He put Sabriba on, I think his name is, and he absolutely changed the game with a goal and assist. This time, just poor from us. I think we run out of legs. We just dealt with it really poorly. It was a well-taken goal, fantastic strike, which is really good from him. And then Mario Lemina in the 97th minute getting the winner against Sabriba with the assist. So really disappointing end to the game. It's really poor. We run out of legs, and that just isn't good enough. It isn't an excuse. But like I said, start of the day, we went into the game probably without our 3 best players in Van der Ven, Romero, and Maddison. Adoki out. Suspended, Perisic, Solomon still unavailable, Sessegnon, the list does go on, Bissouma now suspended as well. So it's always going to be hard to come here and get a result, but when you go 1-0 up inside the 3rd minute and in the 90th minute you're winning 1-0, it's very poor, and I think only Tottenham will come out of that with 0 points. So Ange has every right to be frustrated, but I think he's in game management for the first time. I think his Spurs great. I'm not going to say he's poor, but it could have been improved. I think it took it too long to bring Bissouma off. So for me personally, what I said at the time is because what he done was he brought Bentancur on for Sarr. I would have brought Bentancur on for Bissouma. Therefore, you wouldn't have had to bring Lo Celso on for Bissouma later in the game. And I think that would have had a better chance for us of holding on. I love Gil. I don't think this is the type of game to bring him on though when you to see out a game defensively. I just don't think he has that attribute to his game just yet. I think he's a great player. I think he'll really thrive under this Ange system, but I'd bring him on when you're looking for a goal, not when you're trying to see out a 1-0 win. So that is poor as well. And from Gary O'Neill, got it spot on, bringing Sabriba on. He got a goal and assist. You can't have a bigger impact in 6 minutes than that. As far as a manager or player is concerned. So, very disappointing. It's been a horrible week. 2 defeats. First time in Ange's career, I believe. Back-to-back defeats. Or certainly for a long time. Our winning array record's gone as well. So, we've now lost home and away. But obviously, this is the first year under Ange Postecoglou. We're going through a process, a transition, big phase. So, generally, I think we're in a good position. But this week has been bad. There's no hiding it. Whether you want to look at the 2 defeats or the 2 players getting sent off against Chelsea, or the loads of injuries we got, or the poor performance. I'm going to say it, poor performance against Wolves. The only positives to take out of the Wolves game is Johnson got his first goal. Bissouma got his suspension now, rather than getting it on later when we come up to big games. But if you can't tell already, I'm not happy. Very poor. And they're just no excuse. It wasn't going to be easy, but when you get to that position, 90 minutes, I expect us to hold out. It's bad enough us conceding a goal to make it 1-1, but at least we'd have taken something out of the game. But to proper come away with 0 points. It is very frustrating. I think this international break's kind of come at a good and bad time. Good time in terms of we've got 2 weeks for any players with slight knocks to recover, etc. We know Maddison and Van der Ven are out to the new year. But yeah, in that 2 weeks we haven't got games. We get closer to them coming back, if you know what I mean, as well. 2 weeks for players to recover. However, it's bad because we've gone into the international break with a loss, and there's nothing worse. But I want to say, fair play to Wolves. They absolutely deserve that. Let's be very, very clear. They deserve that. They could have won that 3-4-1. Create so many chances in the game. They were just missing that little bit of quality inside the box, that little bit of quality from set pieces. So Sabriba comes on and they deliver with a goal and assist. So credit to Wolves and Gary O'Neill. They deserve that. And I wish them all the best for the rest of the season. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash the subscribe button because it's free to do so and it does help the channel grow. As well, turn the notifications button on, leave a like and get involved in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But it is the international break, but the weekly live shows Monday 8 PM will keep on going, but obviously there'll be no match reactions or match previews, so stay tuned this Monday 8 PM as we dive deeper into that performance and analyse it with 3 fabulous guests. So stay tuned Monday 8 PM via YouTube. If you cannot make it, you can listen or watch back anytime on YouTube, or afterwards the day after on Spotify or Amazon Music or wherever you get your podcast platforms. But as we always say on this channel, up the Spurs.